Hey there, I'm Eugene Ramirez. It is Friday, August 4th, and it is shaping up to be another hot summer day. And we're going to check on our weekend forecast now from meteorologist Dave Warren. Dave.
We have hazy sunshine here across South Florida, but there are showers and storms across parts of the country, and a few of these are even strong or possibly even severe. First off, the forecast, well, there's a line of showers up across the southeast, but temperatures are still hot. 95s there in Miami, 90 in Tampa. Just a little cooler and clear here over the Tennessee Valley. A few showers and storms moving out of the Great Lakes across the northeast. 75 in Boston and New England. It's up to 80 in Philadelphia, and just a touch cooler there in Washington, D.C. at 79. One or two showers and storms moving through parts of the northern plains. Temperatures will be a little cooler, only into the upper 70s. Talking about the heat again in the southwest, just over 100 degrees in Vegas and Phoenix, and up and down the Pacific coast will be temperatures into the lower 90s. Tropics watching two areas of concern. First one, medium chance of development as this area of low pressure moves through the Caribbean, but more of a concern here is what is south of the Cape Verde Islands. 80% chance of development as it moves to the mid-Atlantic. Pretty favorable conditions. Likely we'll see a storm organizing here over the weekend. Back to you.
Dave, thank you. Former Vice President Al Gore made a South Florida visit yesterday. His new movie about the climate debate opens in theaters today, and he sat down with CBS 4's Joan Murray.
This movement is in the tradition of every great moral movement that has advanced the cause of humankind.
A decade after his film, An Inconvenient Truth, seared the devastating effects of climate change into our brains, former Vice President Al Gore is back with an inconvenient sequel, Truth to Power.
And it is right to save the future for humanity. It is wrong to pollute this earth and destroy the climate balance.
We follow Gore around the world and to our own backyard.
I'll tell you where some of that water is going. It's going into the streets of Miami Beach, Florida.
Miami is the #1 city at risk to sea level rise.
I sat down to talk with Gore about his new film.
There are a great many cities that are severely threatened by global warming because the ice is melting much faster now in Greenland and Antarctica.
In the film, we see Gore talking with Miami Beach Mayor Philip Levine following a flood event.
These new high tides that came in, can't do anything for it.
The mayor shows him pumps being used to fight street flooding, but Gore says climate change brings other trouble. The Zika crisis last summer, when pregnant women were warned to stay away from certain areas of Miami-Dade to avoid the virus-carrying mosquitoes.
Global emissions have stabilized in the last 3 years, but that's not good enough.
Gore says he is more hopeful with the increasing use of solar and wind power over fossil fuels and communities turning to renewable energy sources. He defends himself against critics who say his lifestyle is contributing to the carbon footprint.
I myself don't have a private plane. I drive an electric car and have solar panels and buy green energy and offset to all of the emissions. But it's hard in this society for all of us. That's why we need to not only change the light bulbs, but also change the laws to accelerate the transformation over to renewable energy and efficiency and the other solutions.
The next generation would be justified in looking back at us and asking, what were you thinking?
Joan Murray, CBS 4 News.
And thank you for watching. I'm Eugene Ramirez. Remember, we're always on CBSMiami.com. Have a great day.